Hello guys, for this time on Valentine's Day, we would like to make a steak, New York steak. Me and my husband gonna be barbecue with fries. This is the New York steak. The seasoning I'm gonna put with this one seasoning and little bit salt. Okay. Ooh, the barbecue. Woohoo. Still flat. Okay, guys, my steak already ready to eat and fries. Look at that. Yummy. Valentine days is begin. Celebration and status worldwide about the Valentine's Day. Customs sending greeting cards, offering confectionery and presenting flowers. Developed in early modern England and spread throughout the English-speaking world in 19th century. In the later 20th and early 21st centuries, this custom spread to other countries like those of Halloween or the aspect of Christmas, such as Santa Claus. Valentine's Day is celebrated in many East Asian countries, with Singapore, Chinese, and South Korean spending the most money on Valentine's gifts. In Americas, for example, Latin America, in the most Latin America countries, for example, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Puerto Rico, St. Valentine's Day is known as uh, Day of Lovers, and it is also common to see perform act of appreciation of their friends. It is known as the some countries, in particular the Dominican Republic and El Salvador, have a tradition called Amigo Secreto, which is again similar to the Christmas tradition of Secret Santa. In Brazil, uh, the Lover Day or Boyfriend or Girlfriend's Day is celebration on June 12th, probably because that is the day before Saint Anthony's Day, known there as married saint, with when traditionally many single women perform popular rituals called simpatias in order to find a good husband or boyfriend. Couple exchange gifts, chocolates, card, and flower bouquet. The February 14th Valentine's Day is not celebrated at all because it usually falls too little before or too late after the Brazilian Carnival. That can fall anywhere from early February to early March and last almost a week. Because of the absence of Valentine's Day and due to celebration of Carnival, Brazil was recommended by U.S. News and World Report a tourist destination during February for Western singles who want to get away from the holiday. In Colombia, celebrate Dia del Amor y la Amistad on the third Saturday in September instead, or equal Amigos Secreto is also popular there. In the United States, about 100 million Valentine's Day cards are sent each year, not including the thousands of millions of cards school children exchange. Valentine's Day is a major source of economic activity with total expenditures in 2017 topping 18.2 billion in 2017, or over 136 per person. This is an increase from $108 per person in 2010. In Asia, For example, Afghanistan. In the Afghan tradition, love is often expressed through poetry. Some new generation budding poets like Ramin Mazhar, Mantab Sahel are expressing themselves through poetry, using Valentine's Day expressing concern on any livelihood or erosion of freedoms. In their political comment, they deeply fear by saying, "I kiss you amid the dawn." In Chinese, Valentine's Day is called Lovers Festival. The Chinese Valentine's Day is the Qixi festival celebrated on the seventh day of the seventh month of the lunar calendar. It commemorates a day on which a legendary cowherder and weaving maid are allowed to be together. In Chinese culture, there is an older observance related to lover called the Night of Sevens. According to the legend, the cowherd star and the weaver maid star are normally separated by the Milky Way or Silver River, but are allowed to meet by crossing in on the seventh day of the seventh month of the Chinese calendar. In recent years, celebrating Wild Day has also become fashionable among some young people. In India, in Antarctica, there was a tradition of adoring Kamadeva, the Lord of Love, exemplified by the erotic carvings in the Kaharafu group of monuments and by the writing of the Kama Sutra. This tradition was lot around the Middle Age when Kamadeva was no longer celebrated and public display of sexual affection became frowned upon. This repression of public affection began to loosen in the 1990s. Valentine's Day celebration did not catch on in India until around 1992. It was spread due to the program in commercial TV channels such as MTV, dedicated radio program, and love letter competition, in addition to an economical liberalization that allowed the explosion of the Valentine's card industry. The celebration has caused a sharp change on how people have been displaying their affection in public since the Middle Age. In modern times, Hindu and Islamic traditionalists have considered the holiday to be cultural contamination from the West. A result of globalization in India, have asked their followers to shun the holiday and the public admission of love because of them being alien to Indian culture. And although these protests are organized by political elites, the protesters themselves are middle-class Hindu men who fear that the globalization will destroy the tradition in their society. Arranged marriage, Hindu joint families, full-time mother, etc. Despite this obstacles, Valentine's Day is becoming increasingly popular in India. Valentine's Day has been strongly criticized from a post-colonial perspective by intellectuals from the Indian left. The holiday is regarded as a front for Western imperialism, neocolonialism, and the exploitation of working class through commercialism by multinational corporations. It is claimed that a result of Valentine's Day, the working classes and rural poor become more disconnected socially, politically, and geographically from the hegemonic capitalist power structure. They also criticize mainstream media attack on India opposed to Valentine's Day as a form of demonization that is designed and they refer to further the Valentine's Day agendas. Right-wing Hindu nationalists are also hostile. In February 2012, Subhas Caution of Bergendale warned couples that they cannot kiss or hug in public places. Our activists will beat them up, what they said. He said, "We are not against love, but we criticize vulgar exhibition of love at public places." In Iran, people of Iran in cities have gotten familiar with Valentine's Day for about one decade ago, and during this short time, it has become popular among the youth and also some elders. In the 2010s, celebration of Valentine's Day became common in wealthy families and then spread among other levels of society. Specialists in the country say that banning Valentine's Day would encourage the youth more toward. Although Valentine's Day is not accepted or approved by an institution or rule in the country and has no official status, it's highly accepted among large part of population. One of the recent Valentine's Day breaking into the general population in Iran is the change in relations between the sexes which are no longer bound to marriage for two decades. In the first of 21 centuries, the celebration of Valentine's Day in Iran has been harshly criticized by Islamic teachers who see the celebration as opposed to Islamic culture. In 2011, the Iranian Printing Works Union issued a directive banning the print and distribution of any goods promotional the holiday, including card, gift, and teddy bears. In 2016, local media reported that police had informed coffee shop and ice cream parlors in Tehran that they would be guilty of committing a crime if they encouraged decent Western culture through the Valentine's Day rituals. In Iran, the Spandermaz or Svandigan is a festival where people express love toward their mother and wives, and it is also a celebration of Earth in ancient Persian culture. It has been progressively forgotten in favor of the Western celebration of Valentine's Day. The Association of Ancient Culture and Cultural Phenomena has been trying since 2006 to make September a national holiday on February 7th in order to replace the Western holiday. In Israel, the Jewish tradition of TUBAV has been reviewed and transformed into the Jewish equivalent of Valentine's Day. It is celebrated on the 15th day of the month of Avi, usually in the late August. In ancient time, girls would wear white dresses and dance in the vineyard, where the boys would be waiting for them. And TUBFE is celebrated as a second holiday of love by scholar people along with Valentine's Day, and it shares many of customs associated with Saint Valentine's Day in Western societies. In modern Israel culture, TUBFE is popular day to proclaim love, propose marriage, and give like card or flower. In Japan, the holiday of the first time in 1936, when it ran an advertisement aimed at foreigners. Later, in 1953, it began promoting the giving of hearts where chocolate. Other Japanese confectionery companies followed suit thereafter. In 1958, the Eastern Department Store ran a Valentine's sale. Further campaign during in 1960 popularized the custom. The custom that only women gave chocolate to men may have originated from the translator era of chocolate company executive during the initial campaign. In particular, office ladies gave chocolate to their co-workers. Unlikely Western countries give such as greeting cards, candies, flower, or dinner date are uncommon, and most of the gifts related activity is about give the right amount of chocolate to each person. Japanese chocolate companies make half their annual sales during the time of the year. In 1980s, Japanese National Confectionery Industry Association launches a successful campaign to make March 14 a Reply Day, where men are expected to return the favor to those who gave them chocolate on Valentine's Day, calling it White Day for the color of the chocolate being offered. Previously, attempt to popularize the celebration had been done by a marshmallow manufacturer who wanted men to return marshmallow to women. In Japan, the romantic date night associated with Valentine's Day is celebrated on Christmas Eve. In Lebanon, Saint Valentine is the patron saint for a large part of the Lebanese population. Couples take the opportunity of Valentine's First Day to exchange sweet words and give as proof of love. Such gifts typically including boxes of chocolate, cupcake, and red roses. In Malaysia, on Valentine's Day in 2011, West Malaysian religious authorities they have consulting and delivery. Some of them would be chants, the beginning of celebrating Valentine's Day. In Pakistan, the concept of Valentine's Day was introduced into Pakistan during the late 1990s with special TV and radio program. In Philippines, Valentine's Day is called Araw ng Puso. Is much the same manner as in the West. It is usually marked by a step increase the price of flower, particularly red rose. It is most popular day for wedding, with some located offering mass ceremonies for no charge. In Singapore, according to findings, Singaporeans are among the biggest spenders of Valentine's Day, with 60% of Singaporeans indicating that they would spend between 100 and 500 during the season leading up to the holiday. And South Korea, women give a chocolate to men on February 14th, and men give non-chocolate candy to women on March 14th. On April 14th, we call Black Day. Those who did not receive anything on February or March 14th go to the Chinese Korean restaurant to eat black noodle and lemons their single life. In Taiwan, a traditional Zhi festival, Valentine's Day and White Day are called celebrate. However, the situation is the reverse of Japan's. Men give gift to women on Valentine's Day and women return them on White Day. In UK, there's a half of the population spending money on their Valentines and around 1.3 billion in spend year on card, flower, chocolate, and other gifts, with estimate 25 million cards being sent. In Ireland, many individuals who seek true love make a Christian pilgrim to the sign of the Saint Valentine's in Dublin, which is also the house relic of Saint Valentine of Rome. They pray at the shrine in hope of finding romance. In Finlandia and Estonia, Valentine's Day is called Jätevanföla, which translates into Friends' Day as the name indicates. This day is more about remembering friends, not significant other. In Estonia, Valentine's Day is called Sabrapret, which has the same meaning. In French, traditional Catholic country, Valentine's Day is also a known Saint Valentine and is celebrated is much the same way as other Western country. In Greece, Valentine's Day tradition was not associated with a romantic love. In Eastern Orthodox Church. There is another saint who protects people who are in love. In Portugal, the holiday is known as Dia dos Namorados. It's called Love's Day or Day of the Enamored, as well as couple exchange gift. But in some religion, women give a lancha de manos, which is usually embraced with love motive. In Romania, has also started celebrating Valentine's Day. This has drawn backlash from several group institutions and nationalist organizations like Noua Drepa, who condemn Valentine's Day for being superficial, commercialist, and import Western language. In order to counter the perceived denaturation of national culture, Dragobet Spring Festival celebrate in a part of southern Romania has been rekindled after having been ignored during the communist years as the traditional Romanian holiday for lovers. The holiday is named after a character from Romanian folklore who was supposed to be the son of Baba Docia. It is that used to vary depending on the geographical area. However, nowadays it is commonly observed on February 24. In Scandinavia, in Denmark and Norway, February 14 is known as Valentine's Day, and it is celebrated in much the same manner as the United Kingdom. In Sweden, it called Alla Hjärtans Dag, or it called All Heart Day, and is not widely celebrated. 2016 pay real full, then less than 50% of men and women were planning to buy presents for their partners. The holiday has only been observed since the 1960s. In Spain, Valentine's Day is known as San Valentin and is celebrated the same way as the rest of the West. This is what I got from Valentine's Day from my husband, and also I got the card for Valentine's Day. So hello gorgeous. Ooh. And this one. That's a you are gorgeous. Ooh, first things in the morning, last thing at night. Doll up or dress down. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day in every moment. You are gorgeous. You are glorious. And thank goodness you are my happy Valentine's Day. Oh, so sweet. This is for my husband. I get this for me and my daughter for from Valentine's Day from my husband. Look at that. Di sana senang, di sana senang, di mana-mana hatiku senang. Di sini senang, di sana senang, mana-mana hatiku senang. La 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 la. And also guys, for my Valentine's Day, this is a gift from my husband. I got there's 123 pieces, bread measures and mixed bowl set for make a cooking and something like that. And also I got this bowl, 18 pieces set for the bowl, and you put fruit and stuff in the fridge, and you can have lunch boxes. And also I get this kitchen, and also came with this there is 22 pieces kitchen cover jumbo cooker, fry pan. They have 9.5 inches, 8 inches, and 10.25 inches square griddle, and cover Dutch oven, and cover sauce pan, and they have 2 quart and 1 quart, 1 egg wonder, and baking tray, pizza pan, kitchen tools for measuring spoons. This one. Okay guys, don't forget, click like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.